Good morning at the time of recording anyway. Dean from the eBay experiment here for showcase number 2. Now these are planned to be weekly. Of course, it does depend what stock or inventory I have coming in. So it's perhaps won't be every single week because that will rely on me buying stuff every week, which I know you're probably thinking, well, you should be doing that anyway. Yes, in the sort of longer term, definitely. So what have we got here to show you? Now, I think it's important to understand that the showcases are just new stock which is due to come in, or it's in, and it will go on to my store the following week. So this will probably be Saturday when you see this, Saturday evening, and the stock that you're about to see will be on store from Tuesday onwards. There is another item I'd like to show you to compare, which is already on my store. So first off, let me show you what showcase number 2 is all about. So you can see here we've got Hot Wheels monster trucks. Now these, what I think are quite cool about these, like most of the Hot Wheels trucks, is the artwork. Let me show you some of these a bit. I'll try and do a bit of close up. Look at that one. Is that the shark one? Let me go over to this one here. You can see the colours on there. They look really good, don't they? They're kind of eye-catching, and they can be used on the Hot Wheels tracks which are designed for the monster trucks. They're slightly wider, and they do various stunt loops and things like that. So there's that one, and I've got another 4 to show you. I think it's 4, I'm just trying to remember now. So that one. I think this one's perhaps one of my favourites. So it's got SpongeBob SquarePants and Patrick. What do you think of those? I think they're quite neat. Again, it's the artwork which sort of pops on these. What do you think about that one? So going back to this one, we've got Rageosaur and Great Bite. Clearly, the Great Bite is the shark. So they've got a play on words as well, which is, you know, in its own Hot Wheels funky way. Another great artwork monster truck and a trike. So the trike is called Try to Crush Me. Again, a play on words. And the truck, which looks quite nice, Podium Crasher. Again, the vibrant paintwork or design on the body shells, and a bit like the shark truck you've just seen. This one's 2025, so it is pretty new. Well, it's this year. What do you think of those? And finally, we got one more, Mega Rex. Again, new for 2025. The artwork for these, I think that's why they're collectible through the younger generation and adults as well who like these. So Mega Rex is the green one, and the other one, which looks like a tiger shark, does it not? It does. So that one's a tiger shark. Let's have a little close up at that one. And then that one, that's the shark one. So that's 4 fantastic monster trucks in different designs. They'll be on store as a selection, so you'll be able to choose which one you want. And if you buy more than one, there will be a discount for you for buying more than 1, 2, 3, or even 4. So look out for that next week. That'll be coming on store from Tuesday onwards. I will show you one other item I've got which is kind of related to this. Let me just show you. So these have been on store for a couple of weeks now. I didn't do a showcase for these, but if you think back to the artwork, these are really good. If you don't even need to be into skateboarding, or even what these are designed for finger skating, aren't they? Using your fingers in the boots designed. And then you can buy, let me show you the other side. So you can buy alternative things like, can you see that? Like playground areas that you can do the tricks with. But these look, you know, again, the artwork's also on the top end of the skateboard that you can't see. So these are great also for collectors. If you've got like a man cave, a games room, or even a girl's cave, or a office space where you could put these on to, if you've got a small office, a small group of people, it's great just for, you know, while you're having your meetings, you got these kind of things in the background where people could just, you know, play around with and have a look at. I actually quite like these. I can't skate to save my life, but if you just look close up, try not to glare, but can you see that? Look at that. I think they look pretty awesome. I like the wheels. I don't know what it is. Skateboard wheels and colours resonate from the 80s for me anyway. I think that's why I like them. What do you think? You have to excuse the glare. Try and move it so it doesn't glare as much. But yeah, they're on store already. Various different designs. There's also single versions of these to buy as well. So not really part of this showcase because they've been online for a number of weeks. So that concludes showcase number 2 for RC gadgets and toys for this week. Look out for the following weeks coming up for more new items coming in store. Let me know your thoughts on these. What do you think? Is it something that you're interested in? Now I'm speaking from, if it was me, I quite like them. If I was collecting, as a collector, and I'm a man child effectively, if I collect things with wheels, cars and anything like that, something like this would really float my boat. As you can probably tell, these are designed for children. I think it's from 5 onwards, I think, because of the small moving parts. So anyone from 5 years old and above, that's for the skateboards and the trucks and any Hot Wheels. Just for the small moving parts and parts within, in case they put them in their mouth. Children like to collect. Adults like to collect. Please consider maybe subscribing. It is free and you can select that notification bell to be notified of when showcase number 3 is released. My name's Dean. This is the eBay experiment. Thank you for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye for now.